Keek on the mic, keek on the mic, keek on the mic, keek on the mic. People, this the intro. Sacramento, California, born and raised. In Antelope is where I spend most of my days. Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you also follow me on all my social media platforms to stay connected with all Keek on the Mic news. So, Bears fans, I came here on Monday and I posted a podcast basically going over 3 different trade packages if the Chicago Bears were going to trade down from number 9 overall in the upcoming NFL draft. And you guys really seem to enjoy that video. So today on the podcast, I wanted to come back on here and spice things up a little bit. So today on Keek on the Mic, I am going to be giving you guys 3 blockbuster trades if the Chicago Bears were in fact to trade the number 9 overall pick in the upcoming 2023 NFL draft. And yes, Bears fans, I understand that the trades in today's video may be a slight bit unrealistic. So you guys don't need to tell me in the comment section saying, well, Keek, this will never happen, or Keek, this is unrealistic. I know. This is just for fun. I think you guys will have a lot of fun with this. So make sure as I'm going through these different blockbuster trade packages, feel free to comment down below in the comment section, engage with me, and let me know some blockbuster trade packages you would love to see if the Chicago Bears trade the number 9 overall pick in the upcoming 2023 NFL draft. So here we go, Bears fans. The first blockbuster trade is going to be with the Tennessee Titans. In this trade scenario, I have the Tennessee Titans receiving number 9 overall and a 3rd round pick at number 64 overall. And the Bears receive number 11 overall, number 72 overall in round 3. So basically just swapping 3rd round picks, and defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons. A little bit background on the Tennessee Titans, though. One reason I have them on this list is because I don't think they feel that Ryan Tannehill is the long-term option. So basically, this all depends if one of the 4 quarterbacks happen to fall to number 9 overall. And we all know that Bryce Young and CJ Stroud are basically locks to go within the top 3 picks or maybe the top 5 picks in the upcoming NFL draft. But when you look at a quarterback maybe like Anthony Richardson or Will Levis, and one of those 2 guys falls to number 9, the Tennessee Titans may take a leap of faith and may take a huge swing on trying to trade up 2 spots to get their guy of the future. I know they just drafted a quarterback last season, but they possibly don't think he's the future either. So the Tennessee Titans could look to take a huge swing here to get their quarterback of the future. And obviously in this trade scenario, you trade back 2 spots at number 11 overall. You'll still be able to possibly draft a really good player at number 11 overall. Obviously, you just flip-flop the 3rd round picks, and you get a defensive stud in Jeffrey Simmons. And the only reason why I bring up Jeffrey Simmons is because there's a little bit of rumors going around in regards to Jeffrey Simmons. I know that the new GM of the Tennessee Titans mentioned that he may want to blow things up, maybe kind of retool the roster. And Jeffrey Simmons' name has kind of come around. I just want to make this clear that there's no credible sources on Jeffrey Simmons actually getting traded. But I do know that if he is available, I think the Chicago Bears should be all over this guy. When you look at Jeffrey Simmons, he is 6'4", 305 pounds. He is only 25 years old, so he fits that mold of what Ryan Poles is looking for young ascending players. He will be looking for a huge contract extension. I believe after this year, the Tennessee Titans did give him the 5th-year option. So after this season, he will be looking for a massive contract extension, but I think he is well worth the money. This guy is an absolute stud and has been one of the best young defensive tackle in the NFL for the last couple of seasons, and has just been a dominant force for the Tennessee Titans. When you look at his stats last season, he had 53 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 7 pass deflections, and 7.5 sacks. The year before that, he had about 8.5 sacks. So he is just a disruptive defensive lineman. Once again, only 25 years old, big, strong, highly athletic guy, and he would just make the Chicago Bears defensive line a whole lot better. I would absolutely love this trade for the Chicago Bears. It would definitely be a blockbuster trade for Ryan Poles, as you would be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. right? You would get dominant defensive tackle on Jeffrey Simmons, and you would still be able to fill a huge need by still having a number 11 overall pick. Maybe Paris Johnson is still there. Maybe you take an edge rusher at number 11. Maybe you take Peter Skoronski at number 11. Well, maybe you even take JSN at number 11. But all in all, you would be able to get a dominant defensive tackle in Jeffrey Simmons and still pick a very quality player at number 11 overall to come help your football team right away. So Bears fans, I know that I would accept the Tennessee Titans offer, but would you accept this trade package from the Tennessee Titans? Let me know down below in the comment section. The second team on my list, Bears fans, and they were also included in my list on Monday as well, but I absolutely love this as a trade partner, this team as a trade partner, and that is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In this trade scenario, we would send the number 9 overall pick to Tampa Bay, and in return, the Bears would receive the number 19 overall pick, number 50 overall in round 2, a 2020 first round pick, and a 2024 third round pick. This was very similar to my video on Monday, the same trade package, but I did fluff it up a little bit by adding a 2024 third round pick, and this would definitely be a massive haul for Ryan Poles. Not only would you be still picking in the first round this year at number 19 overall, maybe you could still pick a pretty quality player. Obviously, guys like Paris Johnson, Peter Skoronski, JSN, even Kalijah Kancey would be out of the picture. Who knows? But you would also be adding an extra second round pick, so that would give you 3 second-round picks in this year's draft, and you would be adding a next year's first and third round pick, which in retrospect, when you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they just lost Tom Brady. I'm not really sure if Baker Mayfield is going to win you a lot of football games, so you're possibly maybe looking at least a top 15 pick when you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So now you have two first-round picks from other teams, and you have your own first-round pick right next year. So that would give you 3 first-round picks in next year's draft. So I think Ryan Poles will definitely be intrigued if this is a scenario that plays out for the Chicago Bears. And I know personally, once the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost Tom Brady, I know they have Kyle Trask. I know they just signed Baker Mayfield, but I don't think any of those two guys are long-term options for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they can definitely be in the market to look for a young signal caller. And just like I mentioned for the first trade scenario with the Tennessee Titans, if any of those quarterbacks drop, so I'm just talking about Will Levis or Anthony Richardson, I can definitely see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking a huge swing and giving the Chicago Bears an absolute haul to move up and get their quarterback of the future. But I do really like this trade package. I'm not sure if I like it as much as the Tennessee Titans deal, because obviously you would get Jeffrey Simmons, but all in all, adding an extra first round pick in next year's draft and giving us 3 total for next year's draft would be really enticing. So Bears fans, I absolutely love this blockbuster trade that would have us trading down with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and adding a first round pick in next year's draft. Would you accept this trade package from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Let me know down below in the comment section. And the third and final team on the list of today's video is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this one is really just for fun. I don't really think this one will happen, but this one is just for fun. The Steelers would receive number 9 overall pick, and the Chicago Bears would get number 17 overall, number 32 in round 2, and a 2024 second round pick. The reason why I brought this up, and I thought it was just funny that I'm bringing this up, is because obviously that we traded that number 32 pick for Chase Claypool. So I think it would be absolutely hilarious to get that pick back. Obviously, if you get this trade done, and like I said, I don't think it's going to happen. This one was just for fun. Obviously, if you get that pick back, now you would still have 3 second-round picks. You add a second-round pick in next year's draft, and you're still picking at number 17 overall. I'm not really sure if the Pittsburgh Steelers would even be interested in trading up. I think they are content with just picking at number 17 and number 32, which technically is 2 first-round picks for the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. But I think it would be absolutely hilarious if somehow this happened, which once again, I don't think it will. This is just for fun. But this would be a pretty enticing trade scenario for Ryan Poles. And if there was any way that it could happen, I would definitely be all over this trade package. Would you guys accept this trade package from the Pittsburgh Steelers that would give us that number 32 pick that was originally ours back in Chicago's hands? Let me know down below in the comment section. So Bears fans, those are my 3 different block blockbuster trade packages for today's video, Geek on the Mic. If the Chicago Bears do in fact trade the number 9 overall pick in the upcoming 2023 NFL draft, after listening and watching the 3 different blockbuster trade packages I gave in today's video, which team would you like to trade with the most? Would it be the Tennessee Titans deal? Would it be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers deal? Or will it be the Pittsburgh Steelers deal? Let me know down below in the comment section. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, make sure you also comment down below and let me know some blockbuster trade packages that you would love to see for the number 9 overall pick. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want more videos like this, just let me know down below in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to give you more engaging content like this. But other than that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. And make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for an all new Bears podcast right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You can go inside.